Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Vibes grow. New ideas with a sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand Rising people. Woo! I know you probably like, why is he sitting out there with the shades on and everything? Because it's a beautiful, nice, sunny day, and my spirits is lifted, and I feel recuperated, rejuvenated, and I want to celebrate it, and I'm going to celebrate it by enjoying every breath I take while I sit and sip on some Molly Mosimos lemonade. I'm gonna get me some. That's right. And as I pull up this here book right here, Shades of Blue, I'm gonna read me a couple of chapters and see what it's about again and again and again as I work on the next project. Like I said, look, this is a great stocking stuffer. And I know you probably like, why she still got her shades on and all that, baby? Because I had a blast this weekend. But I'm gonna digress from it and from talking about it until we get on the show and let everybody, talk about it and get in the scenes and everything. But I feel like a superstar. I do. And the funny thing, I see just as good and clear in these shades than I do my glasses. Let that make sense. Make sense to that. I'm like, I see more clearly because I don't have the headache when I got the shades on versus when I got my glasses with medicine on in it. And I'm thinking that my eyesight is changing again. Hopefully, it's getting better where maybe my glasses might be a little too strong. I probably need to get those tweaked or something. But baby, I see just fine with these. Like I was the other night, I even forgot I had them on until everything starts steaming a little dimmer, a little darker. But I noticed that light hurts my eyes, and wearing these shades doesn't hurt as much. So I can, I don't know if I look cute in them or what, but because I can't really see how I look and fix all the do's and don'ts, I can't see if my wig's out of place or nothing like that. I said, forget it or F it. Whether I look good or not, I feel good. And my smile radiate as bright as the sun anyway. So let the shades come in. So, hey, y'all like the shades. It don't matter if y'all don't like it or not. So, but with that being said, I digress. So let's say good morning to my panel, to my crew, my super producers. Grand rising, fellas. Grand rising to everybody.
Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit
I know I feel good this morning.
Oh, it's the morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your...
What's up? What's up, Reed? What's up, Miley?
Whatever.
Ain't nothing.
What
Ain't
up,
nothing. Who in here so far? I seen Miss Angie in here. I seen Miss Misha in here. She said you look drunk. Trying to cover it. Hungover trying to hide that shit. What's up, Angie?
Misha said hungover.
What's up, Josh?
And that man, we went out 2 nights ago.
She said you look bomb. Angie said you look bomb. She said she love the shades.
Thank you. Thank you, boo. Thank you. I mean, I look, it helps my eyes. That my eyes hurt, the injections and all, and this actually helps them a little bit. And maybe that's what I need is some type of stuff, a filter.
Just say your ass feel good and you want to wear the shades. I don't want to hear all that shit this morning. Just say you feel good off this weekend and you wearing your shades. I don't want to hear all that shit.
Why should I feel good off this weekend? What happened this weekend? What you do, Trey? This weekend?
Man, I was out there, man. I was feeling myself this weekend. I felt like a real live adult out there this weekend enjoying myself. I ain't get no calls, ain't know where you at, ain't none of that stuff. But I was out there cutting up with the people at Levels. Shout out at a bomb ass show. I enjoyed it. Everybody, I got to meet Rodney for the first time. Got to meet Josh. Actually, Chow himself. David was, there out of support. I already, met him and everything. But got to meet Miss Vicky. I enjoyed myself. Got to see some talented ass people turn up after our show. I mean, it was dope.
Right.
It was dope.
You see, almost everybody was there that be on the show. There was
Yeah.
out there and everything.
Yep.
So
Yep.
shouts
was excited
out
about
to
that.
those who was there and those of you who wanted to be there couldn't make it. JoJo
Y'all
baby,
gotta do that shit
I know
again.
they called on the way and they was like, oh, I want to be there, but I can't. Look, much love go out to you, baby. And hopefully, not hopefully, we're gonna do a show and we'll get everybody in one spot. So, and I got to save the date. I got to check everybody's calendar. We're gonna make it happen, Captain.
Hell yeah. I was already talking to 2 people about that shit. Let's make it happen. And everybody that mentioned it in conversation over this weekend, because people said things separately. Every time somebody said something about it, everybody looked like energetic about the idea. of getting everybody together to do something. I really think, I really think that would be a go. I really think that'd be a green light out in the DMV, this area, I think that'll be a green light. But I'm floored. My energy is up. I feel like can't nobody tell me shit. I ain't perform nothing, but but I feel like, can't nobody tell me shit. And yeah, I'm thinking forward. So
Look,
shout out
let
to
me-
Chow. Shout out to
Let me
Josh.
give you my shades. Here, put these shades on, Trey. Let me get these.
Long shade.
Right. Too bad I ain't have them sitting right there to pop them bitches on. Like you sent them through the screen.
Look, I'm gonna get Molly the shades. Molly already got some shades. Look, Molly. I'm gonna give you the shades. Go ahead, put them on, Molly. Put them on.
I got my own shades,
Right,
Only
when I
way.
pop them off, you supposed to pop on the screen with them on. Now I got mine
Okay,
off, but I'm passing it to you through the screen. Pass it, pass the mic, pass the mic.
But y'all definitely got to do that again.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad that everyone's happy. I was so happy and excited and elated that my brothers and sisters showed up.
Yeah, and I actually got to meet them and everything.
So and
Forgot
just
about
made
them
me
showing up for
feel
support.
good.
I forgot about that.
That family support, and the first thing they see, because they never see. I'm the oldest sister, by the way. My father
Okay.
had 6 kids. I'm the oldest of 6. Select an account to sign in. What is this?
Don't worry
It just
about that.
pops up on my
Don't worry about that. Let's keep moving.
Okay. I'm the oldest sister, right? So to
Mhm.
see my siblings, that they seen a different side of me that they not used to seeing, because they see the big sister side of me, and the big sister side is protective. She might even be a little mean and stuff because it's your siblings. They used to that side, but they saw a different side to me. And one of them turned to the other one, was like, Reese nasty. But I like it because they didn't know, they always see the conservative side of me or the prudish side of me. They never see me cut loose and stuff. And they was there for it. They loved it and everything. So shout go out to all of them. Thank you. I love you guys. From the bottom of my heart, it meant a lot. I don't think y'all know how much it meant to me to see them there. For me to see them
I bet. That was nice to get a little extension of your family and stuff too.
Yeah.
Rodney and Vicky was out there, for this little celebration and everything, enjoying it. It felt good out there. I will say that it felt good out
Jennifer was there. That's Choutbau's woman.
there.
Yeah, Rodney. It's like the whole crew was there.
Yeah.
That's how I felt like the whole crew. And JC and JB was there. David Green was there. Them cookies.
Thank you for the new soaps, JB. I know
JB
JB not in the comments yet, but I'm gonna reiterate when he get in here. Thank you for them new soaps. He keep coming with gifts. Every time we see him, second time I seen JB came with a bag or something. So I don't know. It felt great. It felt great.
All I can say is them cookies, baby. When I ate them cookies, because I really didn't eat too much over the weekend, but them cookies, oh man. It just took me where it felt like where I needed to be. It was soothing to me, but I only had 2, and then Molly
Sound like
had and his cookies. I said, Molly, I want some cookies. He was like, here, Reese, you got it. Here. And I was like, thank you. And I fucked them cookies up. When I got you.
Yeah. When I get back inside, I'm gonna light my candle, my JB candle. I ain't lit that yet because there wasn't no reason, but I feel like in that type of mode, I light a candle and get something in the room going.
When my body was sore and everything. When I got back home, I jumped in the shower. I think I did like this for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I definitely rested this weekend.
And just let the hot water hit me and go over my back. And I'm like, oh.
Good morning to everybody that's in here right now. Good morning to y'all.
Grand Rising. Then my allergies and all that good stuff started trying to cut up on me. And I was like, oh man, I slept for 2 days. I slept the rest of Saturday and all day Sunday, but it's like my body needed it. I had my little CPAP machine on, just sleeping and breathing. Then I wake up, drink water, then go back to sleep and breathe. It was one of those. So yeah.
That's all right. What we hitting on for today?
Well, I had some videos set up for the Monday Madness.
Oh, okay. I
So
did
I
see
don't
that
know.
with the tags
Yeah.
in the group.
I got
problem.
some videos set up in the
What
group.
things you say?
I was looking, and I was looking over the Seminole Indians. You know how people say you got Indian in your family, and I realized a lot of people do. And this is so weird. The traces of your Indian from your Seminole blood didn't show up. So it got me looking because my great uncle say Papa Mama was an Indian, blah blah blah. He was fussing. And now I went back and did some digging and research. Seminole Indians or the people that came from the port, the enslaved black people that was like from Sierra Leone. They call it the Gullah. And I looked up the Gullah Wars and everything. And what really ended the end of slavery was our kinfolk down there fighting. And the Gullah Wars. So when I was like, well, we very well could be, because that's not documented. Those Seminole Indians and stuff, the tribes and stuff. And I was like, why didn't they? It's not documented like everybody else, can trace their stuff. But I did some digging and some research, and I was like, Seminole. And
Can I throw out something real quick, Reese?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I heard you.
I mean, but
anyway.
I was.
No, it's all right. I don't get offended.
Like that. It wasn't dope.
People do it all the time. You ain't gotta worry about it. Make no excuse or nothing. But no, I was just saying that Molly was saying he got the recap uploading. So how he had a recap for David Green's show? He got one, so he got one uploading. We're gonna keep the conversation rolling until that, he lets us know it's up and available.
Okay.
But he got that rolling, so he's gonna play that sometime before the show is over. Just to throw that out there. But continue with what you was talking about. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to let you know that he said it's coming up.
The Gullah Wars. And of course,
what's up, love? Good morning.
In history, but that's what really freed the slaves. Them Seminole Indians and them enslaved people, they was giving the U.S. Army people, they was kicking the U.S. ass, pretty much. And then they got tired of it and said, you know what, forget it. And this was on the shores of Florida and South Carolina. I was like, this is Florida, South Carolina history. And on my dad's side, that's when he swear his mama died of this. And I was like, oh my gosh, he was right. They came up from Florida and South Carolina. And I was like, okay, well, maybe, it is, but it's not traceable in our ancestral DNA because it's us. You know how they say you got a bit of this and this, a bit of that and that. It's us. So it didn't break down or separate it because it was us. It was like if you and me should get together and babies, you're Indian, but it still showed that y'all just us. So, but I would encourage everybody to check out the Gullah Wars. Do some research and some history on that yourself. It's called the Gullah Wars, and it's Seminole Indians.
What's up, Kyle?
Wow.
What's up, everybody in here?
And when I found that out, I was ecstatic. I was like, wow.
Molly said, so who are the people that came from Africa on the boat? Who are those people there?
What they got the people from Sierra Leone that on the ports that was brought over, the Spaniards was trying to bring over. What else? What other African people they were saying?
Don't get me lying. Don't nobody have me lying on here about where.
Well, I got a video that talks about it.
Oh yeah, I know, but we just talking about it until he pulls that video up for you.
Yeah.
What is the title? What is it to help him find it while we on here?
The Gullah Wars.
The Gullah Wars. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Let's keep vibing until he gets that pulled up.
And look, and we were already here, and be clear. people of
We
color
was
was
fighting for the
already,
land they took, Molly said.
huh?
Yeah. Cause I'm starting to feel like motherfucker, this my shit right here. Like I'm starting to feel like I'm looking all the way across the seas,
But
and I'm
I
starting to feel like
mean,
I'm looking at the wrong shit.
it's
Is
it's
the more I keep reading.
wherever you where it's back then, wherever they lived was their land. Wherever you settled at was your land. It wasn't no deeds, no people coming from
Yeah.
from someplace else. So you had Florida, Georgia, South Carolina. These people was already set up and established homes and community. Then people
Mm-hmm.
came in and ran you off because they
Yeah.
was you scared, so you was forced to go someplace else to set up camp.
Right.
That's just like I got my place here, and you come in and Reese, get out, boom, boom, run me off. You come up, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm running. I ain't
Yeah.
going back there.
I don't want
You
to
can
try
have
to
everything.
fall in line with that ancestry DNA shit because I don't need you. Number one, I don't need the same people trying to tell me who the fuck I am if you ain't gonna let me read about it. You gonna take away all the books and all that type of shit. If it's such an
I didn't think
agenda to
about
go,
that. That's a
you
good
know,
point, Trey.
yeah, if it's such an agenda to wash out all of this information, I don't know why people think they still gonna go to Barnes and Noble pick up some shit and they just gonna discover
Not
everything. Nah, the real shit is not just readily available. The real original documents for true shit you got to find by word of mouth. But yeah, I'm not gonna allow the same people to tell me where I'm from. Number one, and I'm thinking in my head, I had this thought yesterday. What if you all of a sudden, because I submitted my information and you telling me I'm this person, now I'm excluded from whatever is supposed to come to this original body of people? Like, what if something down the road? What if you marked as, oh, this person's not a part of that royal bloodline, or this person's not that, or all of a sudden you don't qualify for shit? I ain't sending in no blood samples or no spit to nobody. Get out of my fucking face this morning. I'm about to- I wish it wasn't so hard for us to know like where we from, but everybody has an agenda on where they trying to, because they know what's up, but we don't. It's old Western movies and shows, yeah, that shows it. Hmm.
yeah. And
Right,
then the truth
actually,
about how things
the
was,
old Western movies, the Gullah were
and when
brought
they was,
in especially due to the mastery of growing rice. Yeah,
you said Gullah was bought.
I know about the rice growing, traveling over. Who's stepping in here this morning? Somebody in here. It ain't me. It's Phoenix. Good boy.
Happy
Everybody still look a little
Monday.
tired though.
No, I just got back into bed. I got
That's
to
all
get up
right. That's all
early
right.
and deal with
What's up this
insurance.
morning?
I'm good. Happy Monday, everyone in the chat, and Molly, Trey, and Reese,
Happy
Misha, Kai.
Monday.
Who else in here?
Still in South Carolina. So touch Phoenix up on what we was talking about if she wasn't already in here.
The Gullah Wars and the Seminole Indians. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, there's a video popping up right on time about it. He's gonna play it.
Okay.
Teach you in school. The true history on why slavery was abolished in America. The Seminole Wars, aka the Gullah Wars, aka blacks and Native Americans fighting side by side. So the Gullah were the African Americans who lived in this region of the United States. And the Seminoles were the Native Americans who lived in this area. Now bear in mind, Florida is a Spanish-owned territory at this time. Okay, so first off, every slave that ran away didn't run to the north. Like a lot of them actually ended up running away down here. And for years, these two groups are raising hell against the US military. I'm pretty sure that's Andrew Jackson. It's basically the biggest slave revolt in American history that nobody talked about. Andrew Jackson personally was going down here with the military to try to stop this revolt. Like him and the other leaders knew that they couldn't let this get out of hand. Yeah, Honest Abe didn't make the Civil War about emancipation until the end of the war. Literally just to get sympathy from the British. Like, why has nobody made a movie about this yet? If you thought this was interesting, like and comment and let me know if you want a part 2. Also, sub to my YouTube.
And I got the
Yeah, I'm all
two.
into that.
And look, and his part 2 is up there. That was the part 1. I got the part 2.
They won the war using witchcraft.
They what?
I'm reading a comment from Molly. He said they won the war using witchcraft.
Yeah, it goes like this. These are not the slaves you're looking for.
I mean, nowadays I'm trying to figure out the line between witchcraft and what's not considered to be for real. Because
Anything
Very
that
thin
nobody
line.
understand, if they don't understand it or it scares them, it's witchcraft. It's Halloween time. Everything you do is witchcraft. Ooh,
Because I'm
that's
still gonna
witchcraft.
sprinkle some cinnamon across my door frame throughout the
That's
years.
why I said
Regardless.
anything that they don't understand, they consider witchcraft. But there's actual real witchcraft, and
I
it
feel
can
like
be
throwing
good or
bones on
bad.
somebody, like like I feel like that's when it starts to go dark.
Well, the
Well,
But
you know,
bones
bones are
usually ought to be
fine.
red. They usually use the bones to read to
what's up, Mr.
decipher
John?
something.
Yeah,
Right now.
if you go yama 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 yama, you're blowing powder in people's face.
Girl, Police Academy.
Is that witchcraft or is that voodoo? Throw
That's
some
Make
police.
chicken
sure
That's
bowl
whoever's in here in the comments,
chicken.
make sure you leaving a reaction on the morning show page because we're trying to get all of our viewers to
Hey, Mr.
travel over to
John.
that page. What's up, Mr. John? I see you. But everybody that's floating on here, if you don't mind, give some type of reaction to the page before the show is over,
On the
before you
morning
tap
match
out for the
show.
day.
It's coming through because I was going through so many people that I don't know was clicking in on the morning Mac page. I was like, Wheezy, this person
Yeah, I'm
that
seeing the analytics and I'm seeing them numbers that I'm liking and that it's growing a little bit
yes.
even subtly every week. And some people are naturally doing it. Like I see Josh and Shout Bow and some people tap into the, so I'll see the reaction as it comes up live. That's why I be thanking them when we're streaming. But
Right.
I'm
And
glad
it
everybody's
sends
naturally
me
traveling over there.
to the
I want
morning
people
Mac
to start
page.
tapping in on that page if they can, for real, and starting
Yes,
them off over there.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping in on
But
the
yeah,
morning
so
tap in.
I would like to I would like to the more I read, the more I realize I don't know. Somebody up Rodney, not the Beast. I know whose music that is. What you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
And this lonely
What's
ass
up,
Hey,
world is
y'all?
y'all.
getting
Y'all on y'all way
colder.
home?
I'm not going
Yeah,
nowhere.
y'all look like y'all had
When
a
I take my
blast.
clothes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I found
we in the top, so I don't know how good it's gonna be.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, I feel you. It's good enough to see y'all faces this morning. What's up with y'all?
Definitely
Yes.
awesome.
Happy Monday.
Y'all was fun. It was good to meet you, Rodney. Good to meet you, Miss
Happy
Vicky.
Monday.
It was fun. Yeah,
Yes.
for real.
Yes. And
y'all
I
I'm
was
pick up
glad.
that
glad.
walker. Y'all
Thank you,
find the
Kyle, for that
walker.
reaction on the morning page. I
Reese,
appreciate it.
Reese,
Huh?
Reese, we might be related. I said we might be related. You talking about the Seminole Indians? That's where my family's from down there.
Oh
That's where
wow.
my
Uh-huh.
family's
See?
from down there
Okay,
too.
connection.
But look, my brothers and sisters that she met, that's on my dad's side. They from down there, from Georgia, Florida, and South Carolina. The Simmons, their last name is Simmons.
Yes.
My sibling that you saw last night. And then on my mom's side, that's where I was
Uh-huh.
doing the digging. They're from South Carolina too. And my uncle, my great uncle, was arguing me down that their mama was an Indian, that their mama was an Indian. My great and he was fussing and going on, talking about that don't know what you're talking about. So, and I was like, let me do some more research. So I see they were correct. And I was looking at old pictures and stuff. And then we even got the
Yes.
McFarlands, even had the nerve to have a farm and plantation from where they came from down there in South Carolina. I said, hope Joe the Blow.
Really?
I said, then
Hope
you know.
good. No. Let me see. I see
It
the
was
definition up there. I'll read it if you okay, so we was one of the words that was mentioned by Molly, whatever it was, witchcraft, the power behind it, what it is. Witchcraft and occult practices have historically been employed in warfare for protection, to affect battle outcomes, and to manipulate enemy morale. Often through rituals, charms, and divination, as seen in British World War II efforts against Nazi Germany and indigenous resistance movements seeking spiritual arraignment. These practices blend with political and spiritual resistance, providing a framework to restore agency and maintain social coherence during times of conflict. Okay, Molly with the okay. I ain't gonna throw no bones on
Mm.
nobody, but
Nah, I know people hear witchcraft, they like woo, like Reese was saying, like they was the woo, like no.
yeah.
Like when you watch Sinners, you seen the lady gave him something to put on his neck to protect
Mm-hmm.
him. You
Mm-hmm.
see, he was
hmm
protected until you took that thing off his neck. Like a lot of people don't understand, and they was using that against them in the war. And they was wondering why we can't harm these people, why the trees attacking us, the grass, everything is attacking us. And they would know how to use it. That's why they make it seem like it's bad, because they know we've learned how to practice
Yeah,
those
because
things
they
and
don't
use it for
And
understand
then
it.
good.
that shit is
We can
over if we
win,
start
you
taking it
know.
on.
But they use it every day. Hollywood, the television, we looking at a
Yeah,
box. All this is spells. That's why you go to jail. They drain your energy. That's why you're in a cell.
the
They
sale. Yep.
sentence you. You know, it's all about time. So it's like they use it against us, but we think if we use it as evil, it's like, nah, it's good and bad and everything. Beast say it all the time, right?
We do say that all the time for real.
Yeah.
So
I
It's how you
do.
utilize stuff.
And
Yep.
root working. My grandmother's mother was a root worker, but she was a white root worker. Meaning she worked her rut for good, and she knew all these little tricks and stuff. And I asked my grandmother, I said, "Why didn't you get it from grandmother's secrets? Because so she could pass it on." But her mother told her, if I told anybody
Dualities and
how to
everything.
do
yeah.
what I do, I won't be able to do it no more. So it's like, well, then okay, then tell your daughters. So don't do it no more. Let them do it.
Yeah,
And
but sometimes those gifts, Reese, are only given for one specific person. We are
Yeah.
given gifts and things that are embedded within us, and they are not to pass down because not everyone has the capacity to operate in those gifts. And we
Yeah.
also must remember, especially with the plants and the grass and everything, the earth moves with us. Once we connect with them, once we connect with the earth like we're supposed to, it will protect us. Trees walk. People don't know that, but they
Yeah.
do. And so, we have to a lot of that stuff once because they said it was witchcraft, but what it was, we were spiritually connected the way we were supposed to be to Earth. And so, if we needed help, it was going to give us the help.
I feel that though. That's knowledge.
look, like I
That's
Ooh.
said,
knowledge.
the
No, who said
Seminoles,
that?
it ain't like what they think. And then they made us. It's called the DOS Rose, the DAWES. I think that's how they spell it. The DOS Rose. How they made the people walk from North Carolina and South Carolina all the way to Oklahoma. So that's how we migrated over to Oklahoma. We are part of the five families that's supposed to be getting land and all that stuff because of the whatever treaty that they took from us. So if you're a
Hold
Seminole
on
Indian,
now.
you look
Hold
like
on.
us.
Oh no, you saying we? What you mean we? You're a slave. You come from Africa. Y'all been claiming that for a long
That's
time. Y'all
part
like,
of it. That's the piece.
I
But,
oh,
never
but
claimed that.
it's a bunch of stuff.
yeah, people done argue. You came over on a boat. You ancestors came over on a boat.
Some of them did and some of them didn't, Mom.
Nah. Vicky
So,
and them from the land. They from here. They
but
the
we
only
are from
ones getting
more.
reparations.
Look, baby, I'm multicultural. I'm big enough to have
Nah, I
about
love
the
it. You
5 or
know where
10
you from
nations up in
now.
this body. I'm multicultural. I'm like the rainbow.
Well, you
I'm like the
claim what
penny
you don't
farm.
know.
Even
You don't
Damn,
know
ran
aliens.
any better.
through.
You know.
Even aliens.
Not being ran through.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
The whole
But if
nation
you
under
but if you
God.
don't know better, of course you're gonna think it's one thing and it's not. But like I
Right.
tell people all the time, I have never heard anybody in my family pass out, and I knew my great grandmother. She had never mentioned anything about being slaves. My great aunts and great uncles and all that other stuff, they never mentioned anything. My great grandmother, she mentioned um being slave to a couple that were like supposed to be her grandparents or whatever. They treated her that way, but she was not enslaved. So
Yeah.
it's like it's different. Some people were enslaved, but
Yes, they
again,
were.
we were here. We were here.
'Cause my grandmother would tell me the story that her father said that when he came to know himself, he was a Dunn, and then they changed their name to Carrington. They were sold to the Carringtons. So as a little boy, but you got to remember, these people, if they was living, would be over 100 years old. My grandmother's mother was born in 1899. Okay, so and that's just what 15 years after 1899 was slavery ended in how and what year? That was in
Supposedly,
1865
before
technically, but on paper it's 1865.
okay, and then it was a little later. So she would the it was just like yesterday to them growing up, and then they had to get
if they had to do
acclimated
it.
to the new to the new life and to the new way of stuff, and that's why they was farmers. That's why they was on the land. That's why and her mother like you were saying, Louisa, Viney Walters, that was her name, Viney Walters, and the Pharaohs, we're akin to the Pharaohs. She was like a ward of the state, and he was like some type of his wife was some type of midwife, and they say he was supposed to be some type of doctor. Anyway, she was their servant girl, but she was a ward of the state. And it's some craziness happened, and she had had 8 babies by the man, and he was the midwife delivered them. And that's where you get all of these the Walters. That's my grandmother's mother. On the grandmother's father's side is the Carrington, and that's where the slave entered. And he was older. If she was 40 and she was 16, that means he knew what he was talking about, because he just was born when slave ended, or his father just ended it, right? Because he's like almost 40 years older than her. So he was during that time. He was born during that time. And
Yeah, but I know how my grandmother ended up dead. So my great grandmother had my great grandmother with a native man. She was young. Her mother did not want her to do that, so she sent my great grandmother away
but she
to.
done already got pregnant.
Yeah, but she sent her away. The baby, she sent the baby away. My great grandmother away
Oh
to
wow.
be
Oh,
with, I think, the father's parents or somebody's parents. I can't remember. She was with them for 7 years, but they used to hurt her. She was like their servant, their slave. They used to throw stuff at her head. They threw a 4x4 at her head one time, and she passed out. Like, she was traumatized for 7 years, and then she ended up coming back to her mother. By the time she came back to her mother had married somebody else, and then had all her other siblings. When she came back, I think it was like either 1 or 2 children that she done had with her new husband, and she had to help take care of them. And then her mother kept having kids, kept having. So it's like we, when I, it's like a difference. She didn't experience quote
Advances to
unquote
just saying
slavery like
just
they
not giving up.
say.
Damn.
She experienced it within her family or supposed family or whoever they sent her to.
mm,
And but the thing is, her mother, which would be my great great grandmother, and her mother, which would be my great 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 grandmother, they were not enslaved.
Right.
mm.
And that,
Well,
because my great grandmother was born in 1921. Her mother was born in, so if you go back, neither one of them were enslaved. So it's like different families. Not saying that slavery did not exist, because it's still going on in other countries.
I guess it's the age of the family, because, like I said, my relatives, my grandmother's father was born in 1880 something, and her
Hmm.
mother was born in 1899.
Yeah, but the thing is,
See,
what I'm saying, yeah, because if you go back, my great 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 grandmother and grandfather was born in the 1800s. What I'm saying to you is, they were not particularly slaves. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. My
mm,
family were not slaves, or we were not slaves in the aspect of how they portray us. Let me say that. We probably
right.
were. We probably worked, and I know we had farmland, we had land, because my family's from Saluda, South Carolina. My mother's side. My father's side is from Front Royal, Virginia.
We
So
did.
we're in the country. You
My
know what I'm saying?
grand my grandfather's mother had over 300 acres, and it is documented. She was from South Carolina. She had over 300 acres that she sold for little to nothing. But back then, it wasn't. I don't.
Hmm.
You know, and
All
her
that it is
father,
now. Yeah.
and how she came about. Her father was a black man that had babies. She had 2 siblings by this black man. Her mother died in childbirth, but
Okay.
she was young, and he remarried. That's how and her mother was said to be 100% Indian. So an Archie McQueen remarried and had a whole bunch of other McQueens. Um, and and they was all mixed up. But that's how they was doing it back then, just like the color purple. And then that stuff
Uh.
was real. They owned the land
Uh.
and everything, and
Uh.
and they That's where my Native American blood come in at. So, and then on the McFarland side, they were a mulatto, and Native American. On the McFarland side, they were mulattoes.
And what we must remember too is the natives, the way we see them now, are not how they were back in the day. The way we see them
I seen
now.
the tag. I think the video's ready.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not sure. I ain't saying that it's ready. What's up,
Was
Jay?
this
I ain't saying it's
the
ready. I'm just saying I seen a tag notification. Me and 7 other people. So I don't know.
So and then
the
part
last one,
2
too.
Let me see.
of the Dosh Rose with the Seminole Indians.
My bad if I'm speaking ahead of time. But
We got part 2 set up too.
They see a mess.
The first part of the video.
Come on, are you related to Lightning McQueen, Reese?
oh yeah, you do have a part 2 to this. Then you say you started at the 12-minute mark or something like that?
Huh?
Then you say he's starting at the 12-minute mark or something. What did you say for the part 2 of the video?
What up, JC?
Oh, I didn't say. I said we got a part 2 of it. It's ready for the part 2. I did do the part 1 and part 2 of this particular guy's video and sharing the information of the Seminole.
Oh, okay.
And the Dosh Rose, how they went from one place to another, and they marched them there, and a lot of people died on the way there. I was like, that's terrible on foot.
He just came out with a movie doing that. If you stop, you shot.
It was a movie
about to come out. Yeah, there's like the longest walk or something.
Oh,
and the soldiers they walk behind them and drive behind them in cars. Whoever stop and get tired, they die.
They didn't have no cars back then, Molly. What I'm talking about. So this is a different
movie. That's what everybody think. Think they ain't had cars, and I think everything new.
When was the first time
remember we seen the video? Showing back then how they had the one wheel vehicle and all of that.
And electric cars back in the day, 1800s.
Yep.
They crank them Jones up.
They trailer tears. I think
when
this
did electricity come about? Wait a minute. When did homes started having electricity? I got to Google that.
Shit.
It took a long time before that, but for a long time it was just the candles or the daylight.
Right.
It took a long time before homes had electricity.
And running water and all that. I'm like, hold up.
Yeah, Tesla never lived.
Yeah. Who is Tesla?
Exactly. You learn who Nikola Tesla is, you'll know how long we had electric.
He was trying to give
we had to give it to everybody in their homes.
Wait, Tesla that's who what you call that's his company.
No,
Nikola Tesla is an actual
make
person.
you forget who he is.
What's up, JC?
What up, JC?
JC, stop.
What's JC say?
You trying to make that walk a pow. Ka-chow, man.
I'm trying to make the walk to who?
Ka-chow. He said something about Lightning McQueen. You got to watch Cars.
You got to watch. Yeah, he's hip though.
We might be. Like, I don't know.
I see you got your part 2, Agree.
Okay, yeah. This is part 2.
Okay, like I said before, Spain owned Florida for hundreds of years. And under a few conditions, runaway slaves were able to seek asylum in Florida. Spain even provided weapons to help the revolution. This is Fort Mose, the first permanent black settlement in North America. It's like Jamestown for black folk, you dig? Now let's talk about the actual fighting. So the Gullah Geechee and the Seminoles have been a problem for the U.S. military since the George Washington administration. At one point, Andrew Jackson took it upon himself to move into Florida with the military and try to clear out the area of the Gullah Geechee and the Seminole. The Gullah Geechee and the Seminole were wreaking havoc for over 100 years. At one point, 25 major sugar plantations were burned to the ground. This scared the hell out of plantation owners in the South, and this is why they kept slaves illiterate. During the Second Seminole War, the U.S. military lost 1,500 men and spent over $20 million to try to stop them. Yo, like and comment and let me know if you want more videos on this subject.
Wow, that's what I said when I started digging into the Seminole Wars and the Gullah Wars. They call that the 100-Year War. They call it the Gullah Geechee War and all of that. I was like, wow, they was having civil. It was like they was whipping butt, and it was like, can we all just get along? Then it was like, boom, okay,
My
And there was
grandparents
a
didn't
place
have
called
running water nor power until the 70s, says JC.
That's tough,
the
boy.
Mr. John
70s.
said that, yeah, but Mr. John said he said he had homes had electricity in Egypt back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
electric
I'm
It was a
he's the
ain't
lot of things
closest
going
to
on in
any type of source
Africa.
like that. I believe that.
yeah,
I would
but
believe they're the most knowledgeable
people,
anyway.
people don't
Yeah, the
understand.
pyramid.
Go ahead, Weezy. Go ahead. So,
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was going
no.
to say the pyramids were created with electric. They had a lot of sources within the pyramids. The way they were built
Hmm.
were for electricity and to connect different sources and energy sources in there. So of course they had electricity in Egypt
Yeah,
and the other places where pyramids are, because it's not
right.
pyramids are not only in Egypt. We got pyramids here too.
We got them right here in America.
Yeah, they can find a way to charge us for breathing air. They will. So they found a way to charge us to pay for electric and everything else that was once free. Everybody knew how to tap into electric and frequencies back in the day. And a lot of people think when they hear that these people teamed up with the slaves, they just assume that these slaves come from Africa. Like, no, slaves are prisoners of war, meaning that if they capture some of our soldiers, they gonna make them become slaves, and now we trying to rescue them. So when we rescue them or we get with them, they just getting back with the family. They not coming from all the way across the land and all. Like,
Right.
no, they fighting for their
Hmm.
people. That's all it is. Just prisoners of war. Anytime it was slaves, somebody went to war and the side that won, they enslaved the rest of the people who chose not to fight back. It's like you want to fight back and die, or we can imprison you. And we see it all the time. Movies you watch, when they don't kill them, they imprison them. They try to ask them questions. Back then, they ain't just ask them questions. They made them work for them for free. They like, yeah, we got one of y'all. We gonna make you work. We gonna beat you until you die. That's how it was, But for some reason, they came up with all these stories, and people just assumed that, oh, we just gave our people away from Africa because that's where we came from, and we was just naive and we was so dumb. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah,
We gotta look. That's why I like that you brought this up, because we won this war, and that's why I think they had to free the slaves, because they didn't. It's gonna keep killing more and more slave masters, white and black. They was killing some that was black. You got slaves over here. Oh, you gotta go, and we gonna free all of them. And the ones that we free now, they part of the team. So we was growing stronger and stronger. So I like it. They need to read up on it though, Reese. I like it.
give me stop the reading too. Tap into on this Monday. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Y'all, it's
Hmm.
called the Gullah Geechee Wars, the 100-Year
127.
Wars,
Yeah, yeah.
or the Seminole Wars. And that's funny. They say Gullah Geechee, Seminole. So you like, what I look up? What I look at all up.
Yep.
It all go back to us.
Yeah,
Thank you,
yeah.
JC, for that
Down
reaction on the morning
in
page.
the war too. It all boils down to us. So you can call it the story of us. Look and see, baby. That's all I'm telling you. You gotta look for it though. And I'm like, dang. And they try to name it and relabel it so you take you off the path. But yeah, look at that stuff. And I was like, wow. They marching all the way, walking all the way from Florida and Georgia and South Carolina to Oklahoma.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
It's a content creator on YouTube called Dane Calloway. If you want to learn some things,
Yeah.
watch this. I
Yeah,
love watching his
He,
information. I love Dan
that's
Calloway.
my
I'm
man.
already
He's
tapped
from
in.
here.
Yeah.
He's from here. He went
Yeah,
to
he
school
is.
here and everything.
Well,
Yeah,
if
he's
y'all
awesome.
see
Him and
some
his wife.
videos from him, let's watch it. Bring it on over. Just like
Nah, his joint's
No, his video
long.
is too
I'm
long.
watching
His video
Dan
is too
for
long.
like,
You got to go on YouTube.
I've been watching Dan for
oh,
like 10,
Some
15
years,
years.
yeah. Him and his wife go and they go search things. They when they had Trump change some information, because they were trying to change a lot of stuff in the museums and all the books. He had
they
him
just
change
doing that
over to
now.
the truth. Yeah, no,
That's
but
what
they
they
went in
said
there.
that at the very beginning of the show that they trying to they changing history in the books and stuff. You gotta look. He said, "Well, I'm gonna believe what they say. They giving me and they won't even let me learn about it. They taking
No, but what I'm saying is, Reese, Dane and his wife have actually put in the work to research and study, and they have been in there and had things changed to the correct truth
Yeah.
oh
by the president, even by Trump too. He has changed
Yeah.
things because they have showed proof. They showed the proof, and he had to change it.
I like that. Show proof.
Yeah.
And look, but what good is the
His
proof
wife,
gonna do?
they've been doing it for years.
They're gonna exile learning and
Well,
teaching
I
it.
seen a piece of
I'm
proof
just
come up
here
when
to make you think.
Yeah.
I seen a piece of proof come up when Molly was about to play that joint that the second video for for this event. That's a piece of proof right there for you. I don't know about the other stuff, but I know about
Yeah,
this.
we made it down there. For anybody say we ain't making it, we don't support our friends.
Oh,
Y'all don't
Lord.
support. Y'all ain't real. Say nah.
Yeah, shut that shit up.
What was the person's name?
Ain't got no one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Bentley spin fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Cook up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.
You know the ones that be on the main bus and shit, and they let it go touch the floor when they interview on this shit, just like
Never the one that they work with my nerve. I'm out the pause and serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack on the back of a perm.
Got that brown.
Shitting on ugly turds. Can't take that dick as you turn. In my own lane we can merge. Something on him we can learn. Listen how much you can earn. Why me go get like the word? And I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm in the deep with P. Keep street. All of my bitches is pretty. They showing their titties is up to the ceiling. All of them went through a million. I rock with a winner. Let's fuck on a billion. I'ma get down to the gritty. Then fuck up the city. The home of the village. SEC running for feeling. Smoke out the perm and I'm chillin'. Trappin' out make me a killer. Look, I got everybody wishing. I hope you play your position. I don't want nobody listening. I see the whole precision. Give us my only decision. Young got no one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right on the curb. Make this run fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Cook up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.
Hype me up, Vicky. Hype me up.
Like it's a dig. I'm gonna take him and show
Take his shot with Rodney. You gotta do that, Reese. He said you gonna do this.
y'all get to deal with it the rest of the night.
Rodney, a mess.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that joint long, though. That's just a short
Awesome recap.
Yeah.
I already seen JC reaction on the post that you made. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
You saw that, Mish?
I had a blast.
With the sun in a steaming cup.
It was so good to
Tune
meet
into the
everybody. I
show
had a
where the
blast.
vibes heat up. The morning Mac got
Yeah,
the
well,
flavor,
hey,
got
Phil.
the glow. Started
up,
right
Phil?
with
What's
your
up,
energy
fam?
flow.
Ain't nothing
What's
much.
good with you?
Top of the morning. What's up, bro?
What's up?
Well,
Did you see the
Phil.
recap? Do you
Yeah.
just see
Nah, I ain't see the recap, but tell me about it. When I had that show go,
it was beautiful. I mean, I had a great time, and I was so happy that my family was with me, and when I said my family, my Morning Mac family, we was
Right.
all
Have a good day,
I was
pal.
happy about that. And then my real family came down to support and cheer me
Thanks,
on.
man.
I was like, yay, dad mentality.
Okay.
Mentality, the podcast, and the Morning Mac
Okay.
up.
It was a nice.
I wish you was there. You better catch the next one because it was like that.
Yeah, it was
I
lit,
definitely
man.
catch the next one.
I thought I was gonna have to go up there and snatch Reese off the stage. I looked at the
Oh,
camera,
no.
that motherfucker said
We
20
talking
minutes. I
about-
said, come on, Riri. I think.
Give it a light.
Hey, Jordan B might not
Y'all
be able
crack me
to
up.
perform tonight.
Reese don't know how to
Y'all
watch.
right.
Reese up there running the light.
No,
running the
Nah,
side.
man.
25 minutes. I was like,
He was on
okay.
She was
fire.
rolling though. She kept it up. She kept
Yeah.
it
No,
up.
and I didn't
Okay.
even get to it. I didn't even talk about Ting Ting. I didn't even have half the set that I was going to do.
Yeah.
I didn't even because I was messing with the people in the audience. They called me.
Okay.
You know how I do,
So,
Phil.
Somebody
yeah,
took
so
her
y'all
draws.
had a good. She did what?
Somebody got her
She took her.
draws this time. Yeah,
Oh
she
Oh
yeah,
took
she
shit!
Took
didn't
them
get no
down.
back. That was a part of the list of
Oh
things that we
shit!
left down there.
Oh
yeah,
shit! What you
Mhm.
doing, Reese?
left her
So
Yeah,
Walker. She was
George
turned
B
out.
said he
throwing
ain't giving them
draws.
back. He gonna frame them.
Yeah, Jordan
You
B
know
got
this shit good if she left for Walker. Oh
yeah,
shit!
she left her
Man,
Walker. We
that's what
left
I'm
the
saying.
Walker.
Wasn't
We
nobody
all
think
left the
about
Walker.
nothing. I just walked the hell out.
Phil,
I
how
put
you
it
know
on
I left
me.
him a Walker, Phil?
He
I,
just said it.
I just said it. You know, she's still feeling the effect. She ain't
I
even hearing me
see.
right now.
Ah,
They was blowing shotguns in her at her and all that.
oh fuck!
All I know is it was a
Had her loaded
420
up on the
environment.
on the
It was a
couch.
420 environment.
Then,
Oh
then the
shit!
You
youngest
know,
Yes,
came in there
Lord.
like 60
It was a
deep.
get
They
together.
all
I
was
had
smoking.
fun,
So let's
man.
get Reese
and
up
I had
out of
my
here.
shot.
Everybody, I seen everybody. I'm looking around the room. I see everybody hitting their little shit. I said, "Oh, this is the time." All right, for real. That was my type of environment for real.
And Trey was filming. Trey was filming with me, man.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was fun
Trey
too.
was Trey
Yeah, that
was
was a
going
fun
around.
addition too.
Yeah, so it was. No, it was. It would have been if it wasn't so loud and everybody. It would have been the perfect time to set up the interviewing. But there was so much going on that we couldn't
Right.
get a chance to talk to them. But you saw the people and Molly yet that was going around laughing and the people who was
Okay.
And there's so much footage I couldn't use. I was like, dang, should I don't know what to
Yeah,
use.
people,
So much to
hands
pick
moving
from.
in the way and shit.
It was so much to pick from, though. I was like, let me just do a recap.
I
And
want to
then
see
Right.
how the
Right.
dude. I want to
some
see how the
clip.
dude joint come out that asked you to film like and everything. I want to see how that come out. There was little
Yeah, that
side
joint was
stuff
nice.
going on. It was man. I want to get some of the people too that was on stage. Like some of them rock the mic. I definitely want to see some of that.
Yeah, Weezy went off in the Wawa because they weren't open up.
Now, why you lying on me?
Calm down, Weezy. She's like, now they don't supposed to close
Ah,
at 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock, the
It's
motherfuckers
y'all
closed
fault,
there.
damn it. Y'all had all that herbal essence around me. I'm out the month.
Oh
nah,
man.
I was like, shit, I'm hungry now.
you were under the herbal essence influence.
I was
Man.
under that influence. I don't be smoking.
Reese, man, he was getting
Mm.
stolen on A and all that. I ain't gonna do that to
Nah,
you no more.
Weezy
We
was
gonna figure
chilling.
out a new way. Cause you was in the back seat looking so miserable. I don't know. I
Oh,
don't know if he was on the
I think
oh
everybody
shit!
was caught up with me. I was tired. I was weeded
Yeah,
out, and I
trying to
was
get her
out.
out, Trey.
Hey,
I was,
girl.
I was gutted out.
JB, thanks for
I
the
didn't eat
soap,
much,
brother. He got more
Thanks for
soap.
the gifts, bro.
Yeah.
but I
For
ate
the
them
new
cookies.
soaps.
I
Yeah,
ate my
she ate
butter
my
toffee
cookies.
cookies.
Y'all
I
tapping
ate
the
my 2
Gerald
sweet
B's
cookies.
brand.
I
Anybody looking
did.
for
Yeah.
natural soaps and candles,
JB
things
said
like
me
that?
too,
Gerald B has a
Weezy.
brand. I would tap in with him and
Okay.
get
Girl,
you
Okay.
some.
they had you under the herbal essence too.
Yeah, JB was in that joint just smiling. I said, yeah, he caught him. He just
That room
yeah,
start filling up. All
smiling.
them young people start coming in. I said, "Oh, this the time to light it up." They said we can smoke in there, but I wasn't lighting shit up till I see
I
somebody
didn't know
else
what
doing
was
something.
going on. It's like
But
you
when
seen a
they
couple
started
of them
them young
come
people
in,
start coming
about
in there.
5 groups.
That
Them
room
start
start
saying
filling up.
butt cheeks hanging out, titties everywhere. I saw
Man,
this the young crowd.
they
They
was gonna
What
getting
get
lit.
them
the
tips
fuck?
though.
Yeah,
How'd
you
I
know.
miss that?
Yeah,
Niggas
little,
supposed to
Man,
little,
send up a
little
y'all
dudes
niggas supposed
came
to send up
in.
a
They little
SOS.
We
chains
look,
on and
we told
jewelry.
y'all.
They was lit.
Look,
I was
look,
like, the
JoJo
fuck?
baby missed it too. I'm sorry. You know, we look. We said it was going to be like that. Nobody believed us. So
thank you for those gifts,
Okay.
though, Joe. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
no, it
Funny
was
Man came
definitely.
out,
They
show
put
love.
Okay.
it on my lap. I
He
even
brought
bounced
a
that shit on my
Hilarious.
knee.
What's
Funny
up,
Man brought
AP?
the white people out there, and he brought a white lady out, an Asian lady or something. Man. Yeah.
David bring the coaches out. Molly,
See?
did you get the footage of me bouncing David on my knee?
It was dope.
Oh nah, I wish I'd have got that.
I think I
Do
got it in a
you
still
remember?
shot. It wasn't no video. I got a still shot of y'all
You
sitting
got a
in.
still shot of David sitting on my lap.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I said, you want me to bounce you? David was like a big kid to the bit. He said he
Like
had
a, not like a big kid. Yeah,
Like
see?
he was writing a Christmas list.
Look, Phil, they gonna bring the pimp out of rotation because I started making all of them. They was look, Phil. They was gonna bring me out. I started.
They were gonna bring you out, baby.
She started feeling
She-
herself, all that weed and shit
Yeah,
start
she
kicking
gonna take a
in.
shot
I
like
need
she's
to start
sucking a
off
dick.
with a shot.
Oh
How you gonna
shit!
take a shot like you sucking
Had
a
her
dick?
all
I
up in
ain't
the corner
understand
looking
that.
crazy.
I'm taking it. I'm taking it down. I'm gonna take it down. You know, like
Yeah, take
going back.
that down.
You know,
Yeah,
No,
we
that
see
shot
that
took her
tonight.
down.
She was
Okay,
throwing
Look,
hands.
she said,
all of us is
all
in
of
here
us
looking
look
like
like
they
we
let
was.
us out the retirement center. Man, once the young, it's just the younger crowd was just playing. They wasn't playing nothing with no juvenile or no type of nothing that make you just dance. Like it was just so. It was like they was playing like trap music, drill music, whatever. So
Yeah.
they when the transition over to the later time or whatever after our little slot. They just came in there on a different vibe. I mean, it was cool to see them perform and everything.
AC.
That was dope to me. That was everything to see some of them perform.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they just brought a different type of
It went from
energy in there
step in
for
the
real.
name of love to I shoot a nigga, kill a
I
bitch.
shoot a nigga,
Make
kill
a
him.
motherfucker. It's like,
Okay, shoot a nigga, stop a nigga.
Pow,
but
pow,
all I
pow,
do
pow,
is when I came
pow.
out the club.
Nah, they play
Calm that
swag
shit
and surf
down.
though. Weezy
But,
got
That's
up. I
when
said,
it's
but
look
that
at
was
time
on
to
Weezy.
our time. When
No,
that
that was
No,
Wipe
that
Me
was
Down, Molly.
Wipe Me Down. My
yeah,
bad.
wipe me
Yeah.
down. That was one of my
Yeah,
requests.
that's my
I
song.
said maybe that'll get it going,
look,
but nah, I didn't.
when I left out that club, I came in singing one song, and I left out the club singing pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, for real though. I
Don't
felt
even
like the shit when I left out there though. I ain't gonna lie.
singing in Jill Scott, living my life like it's golden.
Yeah, you know we was done. We went from the Wawa, put the GPS in, and went back to the club. We like, how we end up back to the damn
That
club?
was to get that damn walker, like she said. But she
That was
she would
crazy.
always be sharp. It's like nobody was like just on point like they should have been. I brought the table up. I
The day
left the
I
shit.
didn't nag, the day I
Like-
didn't nag, like y'all got this, y'all got that. The day I didn't say nothing, the day they
I
left
think
the
them
damn
lights
wall.
was off.
But this is the only time you ever did all that walking and getting up and all that shit without even reaching for it. So I'm not on point
Yeah,
because I didn't
Jordan
hear you say
crushing
nothing or
them
nothing.
cookies
You
when
ain't
he
even
was
look
doing
like
it.
you needed it.
I was tipsy. I was feeling good. I was drunk and high. I was drunk and high.
Oh man. Man,
So I was a little messed up.
I thought
Especially
Jordan
after
B was gonna run that white lady out of there, man. She hold her ground. She hold her ground. She was laughing, then she wasn't. The more she didn't laugh, the more I laughed. I thought this is crazy right here. She ain't hit Dolo. It was just her and Weezy.
Her and Weezy.
Saying y'all was the only two light people in there. No, and
What?
Rodney. It
Whatever.
was three, y'all.
Oh, I like the title. I want to see what it's about.
Drop looking for YouTube validation. What's that?
And
I think
I
YT
saw
stands for YouTube.
that Josh got his shirt signed by Rodney. I just bust out laughing. Arthur.
His Arthur shirt.
We
Got his shit signed by Arthur himself.
That was dope, though.
Let me see that picture. He said he sent me a picture of David Green and Reese. I'm gonna share this video and I'm gonna pull it up.
People don't get if they don't know history. We never asked for integration. We just wanted equal rights because you were taking our tax money. That's all they were asking for. They gave you that shit to shut you up. You see what I'm saying? Oh, we gonna give you. We didn't ask for rights. We asked for equal because you was taking our taxes, and then we didn't understand the psychology behind what they've done to us to say in order to be better, white people got to validate us because they didn't see white people exodus taking money out their neighborhoods the way they did. So when we integrated, all the schools went away, the doctor's office went away. Remember, we couldn't go to this stuff, so we had our own doctor's office, our own shoemakers, our own. It went away because the psychology of if this white person takes my money, I'm validated. Remember the scene in what was the movie, the show Misha Green wrote on Lovecraft Country?
Yeah.
Remember the Green Book scene where they went to the restaurant and they realized they had probably killed, unalived the white woman and paint over the burn spots of the restaurant. And he was like, no, our money just as good. They're going to take our money. That was their thought process. You were making these people take your money who didn't even want to deal with you for validation. We didn't care about integrating. We didn't want to integrate. That's what people don't get if they don't know history. We never asked for integration. We just wanted equal rights because you were taking our tax money.
That's right. That's right. We just wanted our tax money to be spent in our neighborhoods. So what they do, they didn't give us the money for our neighborhoods. They shipped us to their neighborhoods and kept their tax dollars. They still didn't give you no damn money. And you had to close your clinics, closed down, your free clinics, your doctor's office had to close down because the money's sitting on the other side of town. So now to get good care, you got to go on the other side of town. Can't even go down to Dr. Brown's office no more. You got to go across town. And look, we wasn't asking for that.
Yeah, I was asking for. You forgot. Had a dream that one day black boys and white girls and black boys and all that stuff, and that I was marching. They was marching for at the time. Immigration. They tricked us. They used Martin Luther King for us to stop doing our bus line. We want to get on their buses when people like Clyde Davis or Anderson was back there arguing that we don't need to immigrate. It was a lot of people against it, but Martin Luther King wasn't. They wanted to become one, and that's what happens. So everything that we own, black people stopped doing it. We had the Negro League, they stopped doing it. Had our own basketball league, they stopped doing it. So it's just like everybody thought it was nice to go white, Now we're trying to go back.
One though, Molly. You said we become one. We didn't become one. We became them. We assimilated.
And we was immigrated.
Yeah, that's what it's assimilation. And you know what's so funny? It's written in the Bible. It's written in their book that they go by the Bible. It's a sin to assimilate. It's a sin to do that. I was like, wow, that's supposed to be one of the some. Y'all, I ain't lying. Look it up. Assimilation is the sin. You ain't supposed to be copying them and going after them like that. And I'm like, ain't that nothing? Ain't that nothing? So integration, was it good? Did it help? Maybe. Did it take away? Definitely. Definitely. Because like she said, when we integrated, they shipped us to them. They did not so much ship them to us. We went to them. You was busted out. Was they busting anybody in? No. Nope, they was not.
Yeah, they were smart. They were smart people, man. But a lot of their people was shopping with us. That's where the problem came. It wasn't, in fact, too much they cared that we had our own, because they would have made sure we never even started from the beginning. It's just that they people started spending their money in our community because it was better service and for a better price. That's when it became a problem. Like, nah, we need our dollars to circulate in our community. That's how they felt. So the only way to do that is get rid of them type of company and force them to come back to you. So now we spending with them.
And now we don't have in our neighborhoods what we supposed to have. Y'all keep the conversation going.
Uh-oh.
No, it's the medical call.
No, you good. LA, I got your picture. He talking about this recent Funny Man Green. He called a Snapchat of him. Man. Hey, stupid. That's Charlamagne. Is that Wendy Williams? Who's that on the back?
Yeah, that's what it look like.
Yeah, that's his OG. Like Dame said. He said that's you and David Green. He said he caught a picture of David on your lap.
Wait a minute. Oh, man, hold up. I can't see the damn. Where the damn picture at?
It's Charlamagne and Wendy Williams is OG.
It's all over the screen.
No, I can't see it because the thing going across it on my StreamYard, like it's cutting across our face and stuff.
That's the picture. That's cutting across the face.
Yeah, that's Charlamagne the Great and Wendy Williams.
Said Charlamagne the Great.
Nah, Thank you.
That's
Charlamagne the God.
Oh, Charlamagne the God. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. Yeah, LA sent that picture.
Great. David.
I thought he really
Oh,
caught a picture of you on
but I'll be
family.
Wendy. I'll be Wendy. How you doing? You know, so I don't know how Dave gonna pull off Charlemagne, but it's
Ain't no
okay.
crow like she did. You be all right.
Well, I tell you, look. Thank you, LA. Thank you, LA. Thank you, Arthur. He got to get me back. Thank you. That's funny. That's funny.
You stupid.
That's
Sure
how it go. I guess the people call me back because I missed the call, so I didn't get it.
You got a jail call?
No, it was my medical call.
That
The
call
help
from.
that I need. So it's all right. I'll take care of business right after this. I gotta make things, stay on top of things. I think I'm wearing these shades for aesthetics. I'm wearing them because I need them. But it's all good. It's all good. Damn. Back to what we were saying about the integration and stuff and all that. Did y'all know that the U Street corridor used to be filled with stores? It used to be very rich, and that's just like up in DC. It was our, for Black folk at that time to shop on U Street. You had to have some money. You was, upper class. Black. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
And Georgetown used to be our neighborhood. They don't tell you that. Georgetown used to be our neighborhood.
Yep. My mother and them came up from up that area, Georgetown. My father. And they came from South Carolina. Adams Morgan. Family from down there. They all sold their homes for cheap. Now them houses worth damn near $1 million.
Yeah,
over millions.
When I was doing real estate, this man bought his property on U Street and what's that other street? I can't think of it now, but it'll come to me.
The Florida?
No, Upshaw, Euclid and Upshaw, is that how you say it?
Euclid.
Oh, an Upshaw. Upster. Okay. He bought I sold him my house over there. I did the title work and everything in DC because we used to have the HUD contract where we had the DC HUD contract, Maryland and Virginia HUD contract. And my properties was all DC properties, the houses that was sold that was on HUD. This man bought a house. It was a HUD home for less than $200,000. This was back in 2003 or 2007. It was between that time. I think it was 2003. Anyway, I think it was around 2000. Anyway, for less than $200,000. Don't you know that house is over $1 million now? He redid and renovated, and that is over $1 million. So those homes, all of those HUD houses, I sold at $80,000 was a 4-unit apartment building. We sold in DC, $80,000, right? Do you know how much that thing is worth now? Them people, they kept their property, talking about property, hand over fist. But that was in the 2000s, early 2000s. But look what it is worth now. And I was just like, wow. And I wish I was smart enough because I should have got one of those HUD houses and fixed it up and everything. And I would have had a gold mine. Those people was investing in those properties. Now, over time, it's like a gold mine. The amount that it's worth. And they were selling their homes. People was leaving their homes because they was giving them, like near the RFK Stadium, they was offering them people $1 million for their houses. Wanted big money for their houses. Woo! That's all I'm saying. You don't never know what you got. Shoot. Can Que sera, people.
If they didn't sell them homes, they would have found a way to destroy them. So either way, it's best that they did sell them.
Yeah, maybe so.
They wanted that land for them, the stadiums and stuff. They would have got
developed it. Look how they developed it. Yep, they. So maybe so, Weezy. You right. What's this video we got up next?
I'm gonna say that punch not only. Let me see.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. This my girl.
Brutal punch in the history of women's boxing. There was no struggle, no countdown, only the referee's frantic rescue efforts. Vonda Ward, known as the Invincible Queen, swept through her weight class with her giant-like physique, crushing every opponent in her path until Ann Wolfe stepped onto the ring. Hailing from the streets of Texas, Wolfe was at a height disadvantage, lacked experience, and few believed she'd last the first round. Everyone waited to see her fall, but as soon as the bell rang, Wolfe took control of the match effortlessly, dodging, swaying, and charging forward. Her opponent's towering height was useless against her. She could easily break through and escape unscathed. As the first round neared its end, Wolfe seized the moment her opponent raised her hand and with lightning speed delivered a missile-like punch straight to her face. This punch silenced the entire arena, shattering all doubts and marking the most brutal punch in women's boxing history. This is undoubtedly.
Yeah, my girl Ann Wolfe. I just wanted to show that video because it made me feel good to come across the video, just to see her taking to see women doing it in their sports and stuff. And Ann Wolfe is a female boxer that's right up there for me. My favorite female boxer is Layla Ali, but it's Layla Ali, then it's Ann Wolfe. So it's just, I love the underdog. And she came in there and she was the underdog, but she showed them what the streets could do. They say she wasn't as trained or as proficient, but and she's my age. She's my age, y'all. So she trains now. She don't no longer box. She's a trainer, a boxing trainer and stuff. And but she was something in her short career. She only boxed for 8 years. It was short, but it was impactful. I'll say that. And what can I say? But I love it. Oh, and she was also in Wonder Woman, y'all. Wonder Woman, the movie that came out in 2017. She was one of the Amazons. So Weezy, she eye height, Weezy, and she was considered an Amazon. Weezy, you hear me?
She tall. She got what they call it. She's statuesque.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to get that in my younger days. I was so statuesque. Okay, that's a beautiful word, statuesque. Yes, I used to be young, vibrant, and statuesque. Yeah, she was statuesque, but she was only 165 pounds. She was lean. She was out there knocking them out. And in her short years, she did what? I think 26 fights. And out of the 26 fights, she has KO. She KO'd 16 KOs. And I was like, that's not bad. She won. She only had 26 fights, but she won 24 of the 26.
Wow.
16 KOs. That's the awesome record. So she left out on top on a good, she got her gym down in Texas, and she's letting them know she brawl coming from the streets. She like us, Weezy. We brawl coming from the streets. 1, 2, knock them out. So yeah, baby.
I was only in the streets if they pulled me there.
Well, that part right there, but that was if they pull you there, they could pull you there sometimes. They coach you out in the street. What is going on over there in the chat? I just happened to pierce and look over, and I see all this rhetoric.
No special.
What are you talking about? What you see? What you see?
Dickie said that it should me and Trey should box.
No, that was 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago.
You said 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Yeah, that stuff is old. That's why I didn't read it because it's not kind of relevant to what we, right now. Like
Oh,
happened
okay.
a little while ago.
Okay. Oh,
I don't even know if
all right.
Diggy's still watching.
Tom,
Huh?
Huh?
Right.
Huh? Dick Gregory. Huh? And I mean, I don't know too much about Shorty. I seen that video a few times. People were sharing it. During Black History Month. That was about it. She knocked a white woman out. Other than that, I don't know her. Like Carissa Shields, I know her. Like Layla Ali, like I knew her. Like I don't know this girl. Like I had to Google her and read up on her. Like what you told me. So all this new to me. But it seemed like she had a great career,
man, it was
Like
short,
she
like only 8 years. It's not like she
that's
been
a
out there.
long shit. That's
The
long for
boxers.
boxing, getting hit in the head, and it looked like she was a brawler, so it wasn't no skill. They said she wasn't skilled. She ain't really had that
No,
much
they said she
training.
wasn't trained. She came
Yeah,
in
that's
there.
what I'm saying. You ain't
She
that
wasn't
skilled. You ain't really
the
been
strength.
trained,
She
so
come from the
she
street.
just naturally gifted. That's how
Exactly.
Wilder was. But when he came up to a real fighter, he got his ass whooped. That's the only thing. So it seemed like for 8 years she found out how to train and found out, and once she figured out how to train, she might became dangerous. But I don't know. For her to be that good already just naturally, I just can't imagine how good she got with a trainer behind her. But I don't know. I don't know too much about her.
What JB said out there needs something to read.
Her message out loud. Yeah, how she need that AI assistance.
You right. You ain't never
Yeah.
lied.
Nah.
You ain't never look. I ain't never denied either. Ever. Nope. You is absolutely right. And I do have someone to read my messages out loud. Trey reads them, Molly reads them, Louisa reads them. The people read them. They read them. I said reasons. It sounded like old
They
country.
like they took Trey Mike Trey sound like he under the water.
They do read them.
Say something, Trey.
Sound like I'm in the water.
There you go. Yeah, you couldn't just hear nothing you was saying.
Saying that I need you to be able to read them though. Somebody asked, I don't mind reading them because I normally do that, but I'm gonna interact with them. But if you care to know about something like older shit, like what Dickie said, like an hour ago, I need you to be able to like just read it yourself and just fill it in. Cause
I do read when I can't read.
No comment. Only way she
I
read
do
comment,
read
we hook her
when
joint up to the movie theater screen, and that's the only way she can be able to read the comments.
what the comments talking about? Nothing. Nothing. Just keep moving. Nothing.
Yeah.
I see. You're talking about nothing. Weezy?
Yes, ma'am.
Weezy?
You ain't saying nothing?
Nah, she can't
I
help
see
you
nothing
now.
over here laughing. Sorry.
Don't help her, Weezy.
I do want to say, Gerald Brown, I love your cookies. They were delicious.
She ate my cookies, Gerald.
Look, you gonna give me only
Cool.
2
She remind me I ain't supposed to be eating them. She's like, Marley, you don't supposed to eat these anyway, right?
I said, these my cookies. Look, I was mad that everybody else got the cookies. I'm like, no, they're my cookies. Yes, they were delicious. Because I did ask for them because I don't eat chocolate chip. I said, I wondered, can you do toffee cookies? And they were delicious, Gerald. Girl, what else besides love did you put in them cookies?
Rising AQ.
Huh?
He said he can't. If he tell you, you gotta kill you.
And not be too much of nothing. Because everybody in that car had them cookies, so nobody knows.
Ever since he ate that cook, we start forgetting shit. Forgot how to get to the hotel, left shit. It's them cookies JB gave us. We was good before. And we was good before that. Hey, whose shirt it was that? Who gave me a shirt or left a shirt that said what it said, Weezy? had like an M on it.
It had an M on it with the guy with locks on. I thought it was you, Molly. It looked like you.
Yeah, I thought it was Molly. I thought it was Molly $1 Million.
And it had one love on the bottom of it on the corner.
I seen that logo somewhere though, that One Love logo somewhere. But I just thought, it was a girl thing when I seen the little things on the M, like, that's some shit Prince will wear or something.
You did enough. True. That's the second time you came bearing gifts, Gerald. That's what's up.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Gerald, because he wanted me. AQ said she was
famous
good
rich. That's all I see. Yeah, I remember that. Let's see what else you got. Top 5 funniest police arrests. See what they talking about.
What do you got shoved in there? Nothing. You got nothing shoved in your pants right here. I can see a bulge right there. That's not normal. That's not normal. What do you have right there?
Just a non-criminal question. Did you poop your pants? Yes or no? Well, I'm getting ready to. No, please don't. No, I think you ready to. Yeah, I think you did. Before past tense. Oh, my life, literally.
Can I make my phone call? Do I have rights? Can I make my phone call?
Who you gonna call?
Huh?
Who you gonna call?
Your mama.
Grab her? What are you talking about?
I feel good. Like I know it would. I feel good.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, man?
Why are you so happy back there and I'm taking you to jail?
Hey, man, look at this. I'm so happy, boy. When you're taking me, I got 24 hours away from my wife, man.
That was fucked up.
He happy, but he feel good. No.
I got 24 hours away from my wife.
Look, my top 3 was I pooped my
Appreciate
pants.
that, JB. That soap, man. Gave me 2 bars. Weezy tried to get me again. I got
Oh my God.
every time. Yeah. She's like, this yours, smart? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that was Jared. JB gave me that shirt.
Oh,
okay. All right, that is.
Okay, that was Gerald. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, it got an M on it. I don't know. It got a nigga with dreads. It's
that was Molly.
Okay. Yeah, Weezy kept saying it though. I kept saying I never seen that shirt a day in my life.
And that was wow. I didn't even see you throw it in the car. Nothing.
JB.
JB, you a smooth criminal. But
I was just about to say that, Reese.
We was smooth. He a smooth criminal. He's smooth.
Maybe I ain't giving.
I'm like,
that's what's up, though. Shit away.
Man,
we didn't know it was a mix-up, or did I grab somebody? Did somebody sit a shirt down inside the venue and we grabbed it or something?
Yeah, but it looked too much like Molly for it not to be for him,
I thought Molly was joking when he said he never seen it. I'm like, Molly done bought his shirt out here and act like it ain't his.
I was like, dang, I don't know. It do got the M on it though. It's just only right if I take it. It just seemed right,
It just seemed right that you did because it was for you. Look, it just seemed right that you gave me them cookies because thank you for them cookies. Because Gerald,
I give you them cookies no more.
That's all I ate during the trip was your cookies, Gerald.
The cookies had
They was delicious.
Had her smelling like Blue Plains.
That was not. We drove by the water and it was sticking. Molly was like, "Did you?"
You say you gonna bring soup or soap? Or what's going on? I can't see. Trey mic keep going out. Trey, why your mic gone? We see your lips moving. It's back now.
Oh.
Yeah, like you were just talking like shit though. Like, what was you saying?
It said soap.
Shit. Echo cancellation was on.
Okay.
Oh.
And the automatic adjust thing, so it's kind of fighting each other probably.
Now we can hear you now. What you were saying?
Okay. Important. Nothing important.
Why that? Y'all must be in a good area.
That morning, and it came up with something.
What's up? Yeah, I guess. Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
You good, right?
Oh, that reminded me. I was talking about Blue Plains. I was smelling in that car. That's what it was.
Yeah,
Well, if we
wait a
keep talking about what
minute,
them
let's
cookies
get
did,
straight. It wasn't in the
No,
car. It
no
was
more
outside,
cookies.
and it came in.
It was outside, around, inside. That shit was everywhere. It was lingering.
So it wasn't me, because if it was me, it'd have lingered all the way up the road. But it was not me. Because we was like, because Trey said, I was like, wait a minute, who poo-poo? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
somebody
Trey probably
pooed
got
it.
pop on, come back in. Trey, your joint still ain't. We still can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trey said, "Ooh, what's that
He
smell?"
went out
And I said,
again.
"It wasn't
He's out
me."
again.
And Molly was like, "Reese, that's just like,
Yeah, man. Cause you know, Blue Plains normally smell like Blue Plains when you riding towards it and going past it, and when you coming back, you be like, yeah, we in that area. When we was riding there, I ain't smell that shit. So when we was riding back, I was like, ain't no way this shit just smell like this now. That's why I thought that, you know, at night that shit was boofing everywhere. I was like, God damn, we went to the Wawa. It's like, damn, it smell like creek water. That's why we was in the creek for real. Yeah, at night, boy, the smell come out.
yeah, it shouldn't have did." And I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
It's like, that's not me. I was like, you
Hold on,
sure?
BC, hold on. Say something real quick, Trey. It's really low.
Low.
All right.
See,
But
and now
then
they
you just
go
said
up.
all right. I just heard him say all right.
It's going in and out. Like, I don't know why.
I just
I just heard
listen.
you. There you go.
This StreamYard shit weird. Now I have them both checked and now it's working.
Yeah, it's working.
But nah, I was wondering what the fuck that smell was because I just didn't smell it on the way. I said, well, on the way here, we just going up the same road. I said I didn't smell anything, but on the way back, it just is hitting hard as a bitch in here. I said, maybe if I hit the button that you pour the air from the outside instead of rotating the shit in the cabin so you get fresh outside air. I said, well, maybe that'll help. But when we got to that room, and did we smoke and everything? Came back up to that room. I smelled. It was the same smell.
It was
That's the same damn smell. That shit done followed us in the
I was in the bathroom. I knew what I was
Hey,
doing.
man, I'm
But I
gonna use
was
the bathroom downstairs.
But that car was lit up though. I ain't gonna. That car was lit the fuck up.
They tried to say I blew the car up. Right?
Nah,
They tried to say I blew the car off the wheels. I did
silent.
not blow it.
Reese got a silencer too. They didn't hear that motherfucker.
Oh, my diaper is the silencer. Oh, that's my diaper is the silencer, huh?
I thought you was joking. They said I did that.
I know one thing. You had so much down there. We did so much laughing. We did.
You said Althea's dap.
Yeah, man.
What do dap means, JC?
So happy anniversary again to y'all.
Dap ass pal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had a great time.
I got a wop. Wop.
Man, I don't know how Rodney walked out of there, man. He got some iris in his blood or some shit, man. I don't know what the fuck. Every time I turn around, he was taking a shot or something. Lady like, want me to close out your tab? He like, one more shot then before you close it. I'm like, how this nigga doing this? This nigga got some powers I don't know about. This nigga, he was better than, he was talking better than everybody. Like, he had the most drink. He was like, yeah, come on, y'all. I'm like, how is this nigga walking still? Yeah, Beast do this shit. I never drink with Beast.
Look, and he gonna get me tipsy. That was up. Now y'all deal with it. Reese, take this shot, Reese. He just he popped up with the glass. Take the shot. Take the shot.
It's good times. Man, last night we went out and I swear we was in a scene from Sinners, dog. I had to leave. I was like, Vicky, we need to get out of here. I feel like all these white people devils. So I was like, yo, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what was going on, but that shit was a scene from a movie. It was they had this dude. There was this dude trying to rape this boy. And then all the bartenders seemed like they was in it and shit. They knew what was going on. I was like, somebody help this dude.
What?
Then I realized that I ruined it for the dude. I think he wanted to get raped.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we was trying to save him. And it turned out I think that's what he wanted.
He's like, you fucking up his whole work.
Yeah, that was crazy. Hey, look, this the random ass white dude, the rapey white dude, started talking to me, and I knew immediately because he sounded just like somebody we not going to mention that is a liar. And as soon as he started sounding like that, I said, look, dog, just stop talking to me. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Was it him?
Stop talking to me. I don't even talk to you no more.
Off the random. I don't know nobody out here. Stop talking to me, sir.
Damn, it's messing up. Was they up there singing? Robin Clean?
Then he started switching to that, I'm a cool white man. You want to hear, black people, shit like that. I was like,
I hope you didn't drink with him. I hope you didn't drink nothing he gave you. Was he trying to give you a drink?
Miss Vicky is kind of breaking up.
You trying to let him know about his other side.
Nah, for real. Like, I don't want no part of this conversation. Then, he's talking to Vicky and shit, get her on his side. I was like, nah, don't talk to her either, dog. Just get the fuck out. That shit was wild, though. It really felt like something out of Sinners, though. It was crazy. Because them white people was tripping in that joint.
But Rodney, you didn't answer the question. Was he singing, we picked Poor Robin clean? We picked Poor Robin clean.
Poor Robin.
Yeah, he was close to it. I'm telling you, the worst part, I was super drunk already. So I was like, I was just like, it just didn't, nothing about that place felt right. It was like, it just felt like, they had some other shit going on around there. I was like, I need to get out of here. Like,
the food didn't have no seasoning on it. Was that it? The food didn't have no seasoning on it. He said, we gotta get out of here, Vicky. They ain't seasoning their food.
Not last night. Now the night before we had some Mexican. It was amazing.
Just saw something different over there.
Different scene.
He said we had to get up out of here.
I didn't even eat my food. I was like, just box that shit up. I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
he tried to pick Poor Robin clean. That's when he tried to rape that little boy. He said, pick Poor Robin clean. If anybody that watched the movie Sinners, they know what I'm talking about when I say that. Well, I'm laughing so hard. That was their way of getting into the club by singing. Hey, we heard the music.
Yeah, welcome my man.
Rodney was like, oh no, Vicky, let's get out of here. Come on, Vicky. I ain't waiting until the music stops. We good home. And Rodney said, come on, Vicky, let's go. Something wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
It's just one of those times, where the vibe just didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just was not in the right place. I didn't know what they was doing in there, but it wasn't no place I wanted to stay and find out either. I was like, let me get on out of here, yo. They tripping in here.
Wait a minute, your 30% white didn't work for you?
Nah.
No.
No.
Even my 30%, I get the here, right here. So that's what they're doing.
Especially when he said, "You people."
You people. Wait a minute, who said you people? They said that to y'all.
Yeah.
The same guy said that. The same guy trying to act like the black people on the stage. We hit him with the in stereo. Me and he hit him with the you people.
Right.
It's like, oh hell nah. It's like, nah, no, we good. Stop talking to us. You know, then he want to be like, you know, he want to start telling us about all his black friends and everything like that. I'm like, nah. He was like, the black people are the greatest thing that happened to this country. Like, yo, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck up out of my face, bro.
Yeah.
Let you know your history, huh? You know it already. Huh?
That dude didn't care what hole he was gonna fuck. He was gonna fuck something.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I'm getting off that.
I want to know, how was he messing with the boy?
Yo, he was over there preaching to him at first.
Would try to get him to expand on that shit.
And then, like, he was like preaching to him at first, and then he was like, you know, I'm not gay. And I was like, nah, nigga, you gay.
I'm not gay no more.
Gay no more.
And you know, y'all know me, I'm retarded. So I looked right at it. I said, nah, nigga, you gay. I was like, stop lying. Who you lying to? You ain't for nobody.
Whatever makes you feel better.
He wanted some mangina.
Can we get off the?
Like,
we are not gonna
like,
close out on mangina. We're not gonna close out on mangina though. So.
he gave me all the rapey vibes, dog. He was like, he was giving all the rape. I called him. I was like, this Jeffrey Dahmer looking motherfucker right here. I was like, yo. I was like, you gotta be careful because you're gonna be chopped up in a crate somewhere.
Yeah, it's a farmhouse somewhere 2 blocks away from that bitch. It wasn't even.
And the bartenders was like, come on, Frank, leave him alone.
Come on, Frank, leave him alone.
I was like, yo, but then I looked at them and them niggas look rapey. I was like, oh, nah, let me get out of here. I was like, somebody about it. Then the dude disappeared, left his wallet, disappeared for like 10, 15 minutes. And when he came, he looked like he just got finished getting raped. I was like, yeah, I'm out of here. I don't know what's going on here in this place. But I don't want to stay here.
A hole in the wall in the bathroom or something. Boy.
I felt unsafe. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm good. I want to go back to our hotel room.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
And then the thing worse, all the food I ordered looked like dicks. And I was like, hey, I'm not eating these dicks in front of these people. You know what I'm saying? I ordered a steak and cheese. That joint looked like a big ass dick. I ordered a damn. I was like, yo, I'm not eating this in front of these people. No offense, but you know, I'm just saying. I was like, nah, I'm good. This vibe don't feel right. Like I came in on the wrong Thursday or something.
It was the vibe more than anything else. Like it was just off. It was off.
Yeah, it was like we interrupted their order.
Like what?
Go with what you know. Don't doubt yourself. Shit.
What did he say?
If it's time to get the fuck on, it's time to get the fuck on. I'm not bad at it.
Oh no.
A big orgy.
Orgy.
He said he had a big
orgy. Yeah. I said it was like before we got there, it was like out into a big orgy. And we came and ruined it.
The Blue Oyster Bar.
We walked into the Blue Oyster Bar. Trey said the Blue Oyster Bar.
That's what Josh said. I ain't saying shit.
That's
what I was
Blue
reading.
Oyster Bar. Yep, or like a police academy. I
don't know what kind of place that is.
Leave him alone, Frank. Well, y'all the only black people there?
Yeah. No, there was another couple. But
that's enough. Same thing. You was about to say yes. That's pretty much the same thing.
When y'all left, Frank went over there to them, and they was the only one.
These our white people.
Frank left after he said. Yeah, after he said you people, he left after I told him that. I was like, yeah, go ahead and stop talking to us.
It's enough. Nah, you
You
people's
go ahead
already
and stop
know.
talking to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
Frank
was
said.
like, you
Yeah,
just keep
They
moving.
just said they not
He
like
stole
us,
his
man.
money.
You
they not
people.
like
You said he left his
Say
wallet. He
you
come back.
gods. You should have said you
hell
gods.
no,
Nah,
sir.
that wasn't Frank. That was the dude that Frank was trying to rape.
Oh
That,
Yeah,
damn.
oh, he
see,
left his wallet. See,
Oh
you
yeah,
people
because he
are
was nicked
looking
up
for
trying to get out of there. I would have, yeah.
Nah, he went to that bathroom looking for Frank. I think that's what he
Oh shit.
found in
Oh
the
yeah, nah.
bathroom.
He
Oh
said he
nah.
came back looking disheveled.
Round two.
Yeah.
I should have sent that nigga the link, man. Tell him watch this.
Uh-uh.
We gonna talk about this nigga.
Okay. Shit.
We need to know who this
Rodney,
nigga is.
poor
People
Rodney
need to
said he
be
couldn't even
aware of
eat his
this nigga. We
food.
need a picture of him, man.
He
Right, for
said,
real though.
he said his food looked like a dick. He couldn't eat it.
Yeah.
He said
He
not in
traced
that
the one.
establishment.
Yeah, Rodney said the food came back looking like a dick. He was like, Vicky, let's get out of here. We can't eat this. He was like, I ain't eating this.
I ordered a steak and cheese. So that was a foot long. And I ordered 2 chili cheese dogs for appetizers.
Oh yeah, you
And
just
when they came to
locked
my
in.
house, like, I'm not eating this in front of them. Huh?
He was locked and loaded over there.
I was.
A lot of wrist action, man.
Whatever kind you like.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna eat
You was
this.
smart, man.
Cut
Cut
it up.
that
All you
shit
can
up.
do was cut it up and eat it with a fork, Rodney.
Yeah, cut it up. Then they gonna think he trying to be white. Look at him trying to be like us.
Like, take that dog to the head. Go ahead.
I
Take
think
it. Take
he
it.
eat pizza with a knife and a fork. I was like, oh, he eating pizza.
Look at I ain't like that.
Wow.
Right now.
But we're about to roll out. My man, thank you, my man Phil Page, who popped it for a second. He was like, dang, he missed it. We was like, yeah, he missed it. Gotta catch it up next time.
Yeah, he had that David Green popsicle for dessert.
Oh yeah.
And
I
they
remember
said
you
you
said
had
that.
that.
I remember you saying that before the trip.
What? You got
Nah,
popsicles
Miss
for
Quick still
David
ain't
Green
here.
popsicles. You missed David Green. David Green had the popsicle touching the back of his throat when he was eating it online. He ain't cover up his camera or nothing.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
zoned out for a minute. He forgot he was even on live.
He stopped
Yeah.
Each
Yeah,
hand,
he
though.
stopped
He was
all
like,
the way.
you want double
It was in
popsicles?
that drink.
Is that double popsicles? Is that DP?
double popsicles?
You want to get that one out real
He
bad.
stands for double popsicles.
Right.
He
He be like, I'm
proud
making
though.
it out like DP.
Every time he put the popsicle in his mouth, he'd go,
That would imply that his mouth is long. So no, that's not it. You know, the ladies know what the wong is. Long as they know.
The wong.
Right.
The wong.
And who was that other lady? I gotta wait till David get in here to find out who that older lady was. Cause she was
Waiting for him to get in here today at 12:21. You
that
gonna
was
wait for him to
the
buy?
same part of his threesome.
Oh, that might have been part of his cause David.
Somebody had to pay for the gas.
Yeah.
I
don't love
hey,
shit.
Funny man, he still man down. Anybody talk to Funny man? He good?
We don't know.
Yeah, I
He
know.
made
I
it
ain't hear
back.
shit from him on no airwave.
Yeah,
I
we
hope
know
he
he
all
tried
right.
crazy.
I know. Oh no, the real. I hope David's all right now. Them two might have had it way with him.
And they said
He might have got pulled over.
Right. Hell yeah.
He
In the
might have
wrong
got
part.
pulled over. That's the wrong place to be.
The wrong area and shit.
Yeah, he down that girl joint. She probably done got him still down there. He still down that motherfucker. Tell him go grab the walker. Where the walk at, man? Tell him go grab the walker.
Oh. Not only the walker, the tablecloth, all the stuff.
Thelman Louise. You talking about David fucking Thelman Louise?
Yeah.
Well, I think Thelma. I don't. Which one was Thelma? Which one was Louise? I don't know, but they had a good time. They was laughing and cutting up.
Oh man, they had a ball.
That's what David said. David said they had a good time. Him and his friend.
Somebody got on that N word with the ER on it. That's when the frowns start going down. I noticed. It was all good until somebody got up there and, you know, they ain't know what to do or how to look. Maybe it was their environment, but
Jordan B, boy, he was lit. Yeah, he was lit. I was trying to keep this motherfucker in frame. I'm like, this motherfucker run up and down this damn runway again. Can't keep up with him. I was like, this nigga in here doing workouts. He back paddling, sprinting.
And sweating.
I'm like, just sit here so I can keep you in frame, my guy. You know, but yeah, he was into it, man. He was zoned in. So I got some good shots of him still, but it was a lot of just arm shots. I was like, that damn. Hey, Trey, hold this. Hey, pull him off because this thing keeps stepping out the frame. But I can't wait till I finish the whole set.
Daddy was in the camera at one point in time. He just,
It's
all good, though.
He was lit, though. He was lit.
Yeah, it was cool, though.
Him and Delilah. Jordan B was talking about Delilah. So I don't know. I know Jordan B got my draws. I'm gonna go bungee jumping. I said, not with my draws. You better not.
What's some of the funniest jokes y'all remember from that night outside of yourself, Reese, from the comedian?
I remember the Delilah joke. I remember Josh talking about getting punched in the face for dreaming about Sexy Red.
Yeah.
We're dreaming about having the dream. I remember Chowpow talking about he outside he went to I'm not the prison. He went to court, and if he didn't go to court that day,
fuck a midget.
We seen that too. He should have came to our hotel. We were well. That's another story. But there was some around.
Yeah, funny joint.
So I remember a lot of stuff that was funny. I was back there laughing. I was back there having a good time.
DJ said she pulled one more thing out her damn titty. She was on the floor.
So she really had geeked up.
Yeah, she was gone off that shit.
And then but Josh tried to say that I went from a D to a B. My titties didn't go down, my man. What is you talking about? You know, but she went from a D cup to a B. No, Josh.
She had them. She got tape on the motherfucker. You had to tape them.
Duct tape.
Some of my boobies went down. I went the titty did go down. That's okay. When I make them down, I'm gonna give them right to you. Just gonna have a hat with a beer straw coming out of it.
Damn.
With a beer. What you got on your head, Josh?
Ventilation.
I'm dead.
That's okay. So I remember a lot of the good set. And the Delilah, and it just had me. It was just funny to me. And then Jordan B accent came out. Chow Jamaica Queen Southside 50 Cent came out, and even Little Arthur came out.
I love the picture of him signing the shirt. I was seeing that on your on the little collection of posts. You know, you have a bunch of pictures on the post and shit the writing put up.
He said, I'm not a hater. Wait a minute, is that what he said? Something about hating. That was
haters gonna hate is what the shirt says.
The shirt said haters gonna hate.
Yeah. Haters gonna hate.
Titty milk, right? Fill it with some titty milk if you give them some titties. Josh said, if you decide to make a donation, make sure you leave milk with it. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, well.
And make sure y'all go check that clip. I'ma share it again before we end the show. Yeah, make sure y'all share, like, and add everybody you're not friends with that's tag on the post. Some of y'all ain't friends, I see. I don't know
Why they
how.
not friends?
I don't know who I'm
Probably
at.
just ain't find each other. Some people be on YouTube too.
That part.
Yes.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, I don't want to associate with the pedophile Louisa. So.
I'm glad y'all stayed y'all ass about it. I got the feeling because that's all that matters. You got away from the
Oh, I got an announcement though. On October 25th, Bill Gates doing it again at the barbershop. Mac Barbershop. October 25th. I can't see it.
Falling into fall. Comedy. Extravaganza. And pre-Christmas toy drive. Future. About 8 comedians. I can't really see all their names. October 25th. Sponsored by Streetline. And
Streetline
they
doing
say,
more work.
I can't see what that's saying. In conjunction with 2 Max Barbershop. And let's get ready to Funny Production. At 2 Max Barbershop, 5307 Georgia Avenue, Northwest, Washington, D.C., zip code 211. So this is a pre-Christmas toy drive. So I guess we're going to go out and bring some toys. I see my girl out there on it. Look like guy Ronald. Our boy Philip Page is definitely on it. Sydney, I think Leon, Marcel, Miss Chocolate, as always. That's her city right uptown. I can't see who that guy name at the bottom. I don't want to get it right. What is at the bottom by Phil?
Yeah, the one right next to Phil on the left side of him is Xavier Morgan. So it's Xavier, it's Marcel, and Leon Scott that I see in these people that haven't been a part of this 2 Max mix, until now. So those are new people that I see that's in the mix too. That's dope. October 25th, I might give me a little churro joint for the day. And no wrong with that.
If you end up behind the Motel 6, you're at the wrong spot.
We're gonna be careful and carefully give out the address this time. Go ahead and play the shit, man. Don't bother.
You hear that, Ring?
Careful. Alright, go ahead, Mom.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe.
We love you. Thank you, everybody.
I think those 2 things. I want to relax.
Girl trap me, man. Girl trap me. How did she trap me? She said she was on birth control and she wasn't. He's like, nah, man. She said that since I didn't know how to swim, my sperm didn't know how to swim. Yeah, so you know,
ain't got no one that make calling me splurge. Let me jump right off the curb. Make this run fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Pick up the phone, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.
you know the ones that be on the main bus and shit, and they let it go touch the head when they interview and shit just like yours.
Young girl, one that they working my nerves. I'm out the pause and serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack on the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Shitting on argument turds. Can't take that dick as you turn. In my own line we can merge. Something on him we can learn. Let's see how much you can earn. Why me go get like the word? I ain't smoking no shirt. I'm in the beat with P-Lady. Keep street. All of my bitches is pretty. They showing their titties is up to the ceiling. All of them will do $1 million. I rock with a really let's fuck on the billion. I'ma get down to the gritty. Then fuck up the city, the home of the village. SEC wanna fulfill. Smoke out the perm, I'm chillin'. Trappin' out make me a killer. Look, I got everybody wishing. I hope you play your position. I don't want nobody listening. I see the whole precision. Give us my only decision. Young girl, no one that back calling me splurge. Let me jump right on the curb. Make this run fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Perk up the foreign, I swear. Keep me a stick if they purge.
I'ma do it like it's a ding-a-ling. Like it's a dick. I'ma take it and show you.
What is on you?
Oh, well, we count to 3. We count to 4. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Y'all get to deal with it the rest of the night.